Hi, Lisa Sacchetti here with the Renaissance Network. Excited to be chatting with Scott Stacy from American Reading Company. Scott, thanks for joining me today to talk a little bit about your experience with us.
Yeah, happy to do it.
Excellent. Tell me what prompted you to work with us with TRN?
Well, I've been with the American Reading Company for over 20 years, so we've been through a period where we worked with a recruiter for a period of time and did not have long-term success retaining those account managers that were hired through that recruiter, and we spent a lot of money, quite frankly. So we moved to doing it more of an in-house, and that took a lot of time away from our sales leaders that they would be spending in the field, right? To cull through resumes, find the right candidates, and things like that. So it was very time consuming. And we had a little bit higher success rate, but we weren't where we wanted to be. So we made the commitment to work with a recruiter and chose TRN, and we're happy we did.
What do you think the benefits were from working with us?
I think the time savings for us, right, in terms of um, getting down to the right candidates rather than, as I said, we could go through 100 plus resumes and not find anybody in that batch of candidates that came in through our website or other ways, LinkedIn. And that's time consuming, right? So with
Yeah.
TRN, we were able to get to the highly qualified candidates, right? Those candidates who might not need a job right now, but are looking for a better opportunity, rather than taking people who are, currently out of work and really need something, right? So those are your higher quality candidates, and we are able to get right to those working with TRN.
And so you've worked with other recruiting firms in the past. I mean, what surprised you about working with us that you maybe found different from previous experiences?
I think process and the communication. TRN has a great process. It's very clear about how they vet the candidates. They've worked with a number of these candidates in the past to place them elsewhere, so they know their
Mhm.
candidates more intimately. And the communication. We
Yeah.
never have to wonder what's happening on the TRN end, right? We know their process, we know their work in their process, and the constant communication, over communication, even about, what's going on, what candidates we have, where they are in the vetting process. Having that weekly meeting is helpful as well. But really feeling like that team is working their process and is very communicative about where we're going and keeping that ball rolling, which again leads back to saving us time, um, away that could be spent in the field working with our account managers and bringing in revenue.
So last question, anything that you would say to other leaders looking to potentially hire us to find talent? Any advice you'd give them?
Yeah, I'd say do it. Um, give them a give them a try. Certainly, I feel like in my experience, the gold standard of recruiting firms. So couldn't have a higher recommendation than working with TRN.
Well, thank you for your time, Scott, and I appreciate you saying nice things about us.
Absolutely, anytime.